Welcome back to our channel. So in the last session, this is our topic interface. Here we discussed up to 10 points. What are the points? How to declare an interface. The first one is the syntax of declaring interface. So the default programming components, how to create the variables, what are the default values. After that, abstract the methods, and then it is not possible to create an object if you have an interface. By using the implements keyword, the class must and should implements the interface, and within this one you need to create abstract method definition, and you have their own methods also. Those are called non-implemented methods. And finally, one interface can be implemented by any number of classes. So we stop at from Java version 8 onwards. An interface is declared with concrete methods also. Now we will discuss. So from version 8, what is the concrete method? A method with definition. So first one is static concrete method. Second one is default concrete method. Third one is private concrete method. This is from Java version 8. This is from Java version 8. And this one is from Java version 9. Java version 9. Now we will discuss one by one. First one, static concrete method. You know this one. So the concrete method which is declared with a static keyword. A concrete method which is declared with the static keyword are called static concrete method. And you know that one. Where will get the memory? Will get the memory inside the interface. The static concrete methods will get the memory in the interface while interface loading. While interface loading, and we can access by using interface name. By using interface name. Clear the point? So while interface loading, all the static concrete methods will get the memory inside the interface, and we can access by using interface name. Second one, the most important, the static concrete methods are not available to the implementation class. What is implementation class? The class which implements the interface. Now the static methods are not available to the implementation class. That means the static methods are not accessible by using class name. It is not possible to access the static methods by using class name. Okay, now anyway, you know that one. By default, those are abstract and non-static method. If you use the static keyword, then only those are static method. Clear? Now, coming to second one, the default concrete method. So, a method which is declared with the keyword. So, write down one concrete method. The method which is declared with the default keyword is called default concrete method. Fine. Now, the default concrete methods are available to the implementation class. Exactly reverse one. The static methods are not available to the implementation class. So, but the default methods are available to the implementation class. So, static methods will get the memory inside the interface and accessed by using interface name. The default memory will get the memory inside the heap area, and we can access object of the implementation class. Object of the implementation class. Okay, now first I will write down these two. Later I will move to private. Suppose create one interface. Assume the name of the interface is some text. Public abstract void m1 int x. So I created one abstract method. Now public static void sum m2 into y. So within this one, system dot out dot println, print some message in m2 of just to some message y is equal to. So just I am printing the value of a. Now you observe within the interface, I written the concrete method also, but the method is prefixed with static keyword. Now you can write default method. How? Default. So assume the method name is m3. So xy, suppose use z. In the method m3, print the value of z. Now close this interface. Now you observe my interface consists of one abstract method, one static method, and one default method. Create an implementation class. Suppose class, assume the class name is some sample. Implements text, implements the interface. Within the interface, you know that one, you need to create definition for the abstract method. Yes or no? Provide the definition for the abstract method. Now so simply public void m1. What is abstract method? Int x. So here in m1, x is equal to plus x. If you want, you can write your own methods also. Close this class. Okay. Now class demo interface to public static void main string args. Create an object for the child class. So create an object for the child. Sample ob is equal to new sample. According to the property, you can call abstract method ob.m1 of 2. Right, no problem. Why? Abstract method implementation is available here. Now you have two more methods are there. One is m2 static method and m3 default method. Remember the point. The static methods are not available to the child class. You need to call the static method by using the name of the interface only. The static methods are accessed by using interface name only. Now, ob.m3 default methods are available to the object. So we can access by using object. Now you got the point. At the time of loading the interface, the static methods are loaded inside the interface. If you want, I will show you diagrammatically. See this one. Okay. Assume this is a method area. This one is heap area. This one is Java stack area. Okay. What is the first step? The class is which consists of main method. The class which consists of main method is loaded demo. So control goes to here. Yes or no? Within this one, what is the first step? The first step is sample OB is equal to new sample of sample OB is equal to new sample of. So first new means some memory is created inside the heap area. Some memory is created inside the heap area. Okay. Sample of in the sense the class sample of is called. Now coming to sample, here sample implements text. Immediately what happened? The interface text is also loaded. So before loading the members of sample, the text interface is loaded. Within the text interface, what are available? First one M1 abstract method. So memory is not allocated. Now M2 static method. So if it is the static method, memory is allocated. Now M3 default method, the memory is not allocated. Default method, memory is not allocated. Okay. Now, within the child class, what happened? You are providing, this all happened. You are providing the definition internally. This M1 is loaded into the heap area and this M3 is also loaded. Meanwhile, you are providing the definition. First, this M1 is loaded. Second, this M3 is loaded into the heap area. Third, whenever you are providing the definition, this definition overrides here. Finally, it allocates some address. That address is to OB. Now the remaining procedure, OB.M1, this is executed. OB.M3, this is executed. Interface.M2, this is executed. Like this, the remaining things are happened. You got it? So, in this way, the concrete and default methods, that is the static and default methods, are executed. Now, save and execute. Now, already command prompt is there. See this one, M1 x is equal to 2, M2 y is equal to 3, M3 z is equal to 4. Like this, the methods are executed. Next, what is the remaining one? Third one, private concrete methods. So the concrete methods which are declared with the private keyword, are called private concrete method. Again, this private concrete method is divided into two types. One is static private concrete method. Second one is non-static private concrete method. Anyway, private concrete method means those are accessible within the interface. The private concrete methods are accessible within the interface only. Then how can we access? Simple logic. If you have a private variable, the private variable is not possible to access outside the class. Then what you are doing? Within the class, the private variable is placed inside a public method and we access the public method. Internally, the public method access the private variables. Means the private methods are accessed by using non-private concrete methods. Non-private concrete methods. So, see this example. Class interface. Suppose interface name is test. Assume it consists of one abstract method public abstract void m1 int x. Now it has one private method private void. Suppose the method name is this one int a. Provide the definition. Provide definition. System dot out dot println dis1 of what is the value x is equal to plus x. Okay, what is this one? This is a non-static private method. This is a non-static private method. If you want, you can write a static private method. Private static void dis2. Suppose take the variable as b, system dot out dot println to b is equal to b. Here you need to print a value. Okay, so one abstract method is there, one private non-static method is there, one private static method is there. But remember, it is not possible to access the private methods outside the class. Now, how can you access? You can create one concrete method, that is one default concrete method. You can give any name. Suppose int a, int b. Now observe what I am doing. This dot dis1 of a. Whenever I am calling this method, first it accesses the dis1 method in the same class with a as the parameter. So this is executed. Now how to call this one? This is a static method. You need to call like this. Now you got it. So normal instance methods are accessed by using this. This is the static. You got it. Now you got the point. Private methods are accessed by using non-private methods. By using non-private methods. Class name, some sample implements text. Within this one, provide the definition for abstract. Void m1 into some x. m1 of x is equal to plus x. Close this class. Now, class demo interface 3 public static void main string args. Now, within this one, create an object for implementation class. Sample ob is equal to new sample. Now, ob dot m1 of 2, not a problem. Now, ob dot access of 3 comma 4. What happened? Whenever you are calling the access method, first it calls the dis1 method, internally it calls the dis2 method. Now you got it. How can we access the private method outside? Even though directly not possible, but it is possible. By using non-private methods. By using non-private methods. Now, see this one, M1, DIS1, DIS2, all are executed or not? All are executed or not? Clear? Now, so this is the private, static and default method. Private to static and then default method. The next point is, point number 12. In her interfaces, cannot be declared with blocks and constructors. That is, within the interface, blocks and constructors are not allowed to write. Blocks and constructors are not allowed to write. Okay. Now, the next one is we can achieve inheritances by using interface. So up to now we discussed like single inheritance. We can achieve multi-level inheritance and multiple inheritance with different models by using interface is possible. First, I will give you one interface can extend another interface. One interface can extend another interface like this. For example, understand the diagram. I have one interface. Interface name is iTest1. This interface consists of one abstract method M1. Now, I created one more interface within a program. I created one more interface which also consists of one abstract method. See the diagram? Extends. That means one interface extends another interface. Now you are creating a class. Suppose the class name is implementation class. This class implements. Now here internally what happened? ITest consists of abstract method M1 by using extend. Now ITest consists of internally two methods M1 and M2. Now this class implements ITest. That means automatically it needs to provide the definition for M1, needs to provide the definition for M2. Clear the point? Like, what is the way? Multi-level inheritance. You can achieve like multi-level inheritance. Okay. My final point is, see this one. Assume this is a class. This is a class. What is the keyword? One class extends another class. One class extend another class. Assume this is an interface. This is also an interface. If both are interfaces, extends, not a problem. Assume this is an interface. Now, this is a class. What is the relation? Implements. One class implements the methods of the interface. Finally, this is the class. This is interface. This is not possible. Interface cannot do anything from the class. Only classes can do or interface to interface can do. So this is the basic topics related to interface. Generally, these interfaces are used to achieve multiple inheritance. Now, in the next session, we will discuss different design models for implementing multiple inheritances by using interfaces. Thank you.